How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you guys are excited for this one, boys. I have a game, another VOD review. I really enjoy doing these, so it's much easier for me to just play the game and then commentate over it after. Look, this is a great game. I'm versing probably one of my hardest counters in the game. We're versing Graves. At the moment, I'm banning Lee Sin. Dude, every time on Korea, I do this thing where I ban Graves, and then all you see is Lee Sin. And he is so hard to verse on Korea. You have no idea how difficult he is to verse on Korea. So eventually I just get back to banning Lee Sin every now and again. And this game here, we're versing a Graves. Not a good matchup at all. The main reason it's not a good matchup is because once he gets some crit, he starts one-shotting all your ghouls. He has stupid amount of tankiness. And in reality, he's just really hard to deal with. He has a non-targeted gap closer, which makes him very difficult to do anything to. But yeah, apart from that, this is a very interesting game because we play a very aggressive Yorick, but it's very hard to do anything against Graves. And I'm excited to show you exactly why Graves is such a bad matchup, because he snowballs so easily on Yorick. Even if he gets behind early, he's still such a pain to verse. So whenever you verse Graves, you want to have vision on their Raptors. As you can see, my mid laner warded the Raptors, so that's why I warded his blue side. I didn't have to ward the blue side there. I probably would have been better off warding my Raptors, but in this game, I had deep ward and I didn't know what else to do, so I kind of panicked a little bit. Normally, I ward their enemy Raptors, so that's why it went down this way. So, watch the Graves. You can see I'm keeping an eye on Graves, because I want to see if he goes for my blue here. He hasn't gone for my blue, he went up. So, whenever the jungle goes up, it means your clear is perfect. So, I smite this first, because I wanted my ghouls to not take aggro. And you can do small little things like that. You don't have to E straight away if you don't want to. You can delay your E just to guarantee that good clear. See, this clear is a very nice clear. Despite the fact that I didn't cast my E straight away and other little time savers. So remember, you usually cross mid at 230. So if you actually look at the way I cleared this game, I crossed mid at like 229. It's still a very fast clear, even though I didn't do my E straight away. So don't be afraid to make things a bit more secure for you if you are doing this jungle clear. So, in this position, you should be asking yourself, do I invade or not? Because that's the first question you got to ask. Can I gank bot? Do I invade? Do I full clear? In this game, you can see my bot lane is pushing up really hard. Whenever you got a bot lane that's shoving up that hard, that's usually a tick box to say you should be invading. So you can see I'm running straight to his blue. And then when I do that, you can see Graves runs bot. So Graves early running bot means he did 3 camps straight to bot side. And I'm literally just going to go save my support. Like, I don't want Graves getting ahead. I'm going to try and minimize his impact. And I just don't want him to get my support. That's it. As long as he doesn't get a solo kill, I don't care. I can catch this wave for my team as well. Prevent it from crashing. And Yorick has a really nice way of doing that as well, because we can put our wall up and stop this push. But you notice I try to get out of this wave ASAP. And that's because my ghouls are coming back. I don't want them to drop in that wave. So even though that cannon might die, it's actually better that I do it this way. Now, I had connection issues this game as well, so I should also point that out. I lagged, so I had to turn off my VPN and turn it back on. So you're going to see me kick it off and kick it on a few times. It's a little annoying, but bear with me. So we take this camp, and then we're going to recall after it. There's no reason to go from Krugs to the top half of the map, because that's what you call cross-mapping, and you don't want to cross-map. It's faster to recall, spend your gold, buy your items, and then go to the other side of the map. It's much better, especially with the new home guards. If you recall right now, you get home guards, so it's really, really valuable. Now, the annoying thing about Maokai is I can't gank him, because I'm telling my teammate to go clean this little thing out, and he just comes in and puts another one in. So, like, I knew the second you cleared that out, I was like, this isn't going to work. I'm just going to recall the spot. That lane is not going to be easy to gank at all. So we've got a losing top, we have a losing bot at the moment, and we had nothing to buy apart from double longsword. So it's just the luck of the draw, unfortunately. If I didn't start with a health potion there, I probably could have gone for a dagger. But I always suggest you start with a health potion, because in the event that you're going for a invade, you want that extra healing. Now, looking at that Graves' pathing, you can see he was pathing up towards the top scuttle. I'm assuming right now that he's going to dive my top laner. So I'm going to go up to go help my top. And then you can see he's at my gromp. So we tell my team, hey, there's a Graves at my gromp. That's fine. Now, Graves at gromp If he's already run away, he's not going to stay, right? So we E that, and let's go straight to the other side of the map. We know ghouls will solo that, so that's not a problem. He's not going to come back for it. There's no way. He's already been here. He's tried his luck. He didn't get it. He's going to run straight to his jungle and go clear it. So we know this is pretty safe. Go straight for the raptors. Let's go get fresh ghouls here. Meanwhile, our ghouls will finish up there, and they'll come to me. And this is where we're going to start looking at, do we dragon? So there's a possibility here where we go dragon. There's a possibility where we go grubs instead. So we kind of want one of the two things here. So what can we do? You can see I'm pinging bot side. I'm saying don't, or watch out, because Graves is likely bot. We know Graves is bot because he was just in my top half. So I'm walking around. Graves shows top. As soon as Graves shows top, we call the dragon. So you're looking for shot calls, small little things like that. And my Renekton was insane, dude. My Renekton was insane. He played this game so well. Like, he got himself behind early, and then he just pulled himself together afterwards. It was nice. It was really, really good. So Yorick takes dragon really quickly as full AD. So there's no real concern here. After this, you're probably looking at either going for Crux, or if he hasn't done grubs yet, we can go grubs. So you can see he didn't do grubs. So I figured might as well go for it. My mid got a solo kill. We can go straight for the grubs now. We should win this fight. So we run straight to grubs. And this Renekton is an absolute beast. Like, absolute beast. Ugh. And you see, I'm telling him, hey, I'm coming to help. I'm coming to help. Max range E into the W. And as you can see, kiting with it. Absolutely insane, dude. Renekton, you played that so well, dude. He played that so well. We won. The only reason we were in this game is because of that play alone. Like, it was such a good play. Now, Misfortune is so popular on Korea. Like, I didn't realize how popular Misfortune was. You got to be careful with grubs. When they're on the outskirts like this, you have to walk back and forward. I only realized this recently. When the grubs is on the actual border of the pit, of the aggro pit, you need to run back and forward. If it starts to reset, just run in and out, and it'll fix it. For some reason, it fixes it. I don't know why. So his reds just respawn. So I've got a thing in my head right now. I'm thinking, my blue's up. I can E the blue, and then I can run straight to his red. But it is a long time that I'm waiting to do this, so it might be gone by the time I get there. Nice job on mid. We're winning this game out. That's good. Pop my ult over the wall just to get vision of the bush, and it's gone. Okay, so we know for sure that Graves is either ganking top or he's on his way bot. So I'm going to go top. Let's see if we can get this Rengar, because what in all likelihood is Graves is full clear top, and now he's running bot. And there you go, Graves shows bot. And we should just be able to kill the Rengar. Like, we should just be able to get him. Now, Rengar is actually bugged with Yorick wall. People don't realize. Yeah, if Rengar uses his ult inside Yorick wall, it automatically attacks the wall. I don't know why. It just bugs out completely. So Graves forces on the bot side. We get a successful gank off the top side. And we can go straight for our component items. And now Cat gets a nice kill bot, double kill. We're in a perfect spot to win this game now. 9-3. We have a great lead. We have both objectives. We just need to get the first tower, and then we're all laughing. That's all perfect. But games aren't always black and white like that. Some games are actually quite difficult to close off. And this is a good example of a game that was very difficult to close off. Because this Syndra was fucking insane, bro. Like, I don't know. Some Syndra players are just crazy. The way they control the lane is just nuts. And she was so hard to play against. So, Graves shows top. That straight away tells me we should be invading. So you can see I'm running towards the enemy blue. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to kill that. Straight towards his blue. Now, I'm pretty sure my Rakan yells at me here. I'm pretty sure he dies and flames me. I don't know what he wanted me to do. There we go. We can kill it. Good. We run mid. You can see Rakan's here. Gets a nice W. I missed mine. Unfortunate. Oh, nice flash away. Oh, that's why. It's because he couldn't jump to me. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, I was wondering, why is he pinging me? That's why. It's because he wanted to jump. Fucking hell, I'm a dumbass. Oh my god. That is so funny. My bad. Yes, sorry, dude. Yeah, you can flame me all you want. That makes sense. So we're going to run straight to our top camps. We're just going to clear everything. Remember, we've got Axiom Arc now. I don't want to cast my next ult until I buy my Axiom Arc. So that way, if we get in a team fight, for whatever reason, we can actually use it. So straight for Grump. I'm actually looking at potentially going for top farm as well. And I'm trying to tell my team, stop pushing up. Because we know Graves is bot. He has to be down there. Stop pushing up. And then I'm assuming we recall on the spot. Wow, I definitely should have recalled on the spot here. Like 100% should have recalled on the spot. But I suppose it's a little greedy to overstay. Maybe there wasn't enough time to recall and go for grubs. That's probably why I didn't recall. I'm assuming grubs is up in like 10 seconds-ish. 15, 10 seconds. So we're going to... Oh, no, now I'm recalling. Nah, there's no way. I was going to say, there's no way. Not with grubs that close to spawning. So, just go straight for the grubs. If the Grave shows up, we just get one and run. But if he doesn't show up, we just get the whole lot. So, what's happening? We go straight for the grubs. Does Grave show up on the map? There we go. So, Graves is bot. That means we commit to it. Now, remember, feats of strength is first tower as well. So, I'm thinking in my head here, we should just dive top. If we just get this top tower, we get all the feats. We don't have to worry about it anymore. And I can just pop my Maiden to get the remaining, to get ghouls out of this wave. So, here you can see I just forced right in. I'm trying to hold off on using my Maiden here. And it's okay if he jumps away like that. Because we can just dive him under tower. So, Maiden comes out. We're just going to shove this as fast as we can. And now we can just pop this straight in. So you see, I get in with the nice E, W, auto. Ghouls are on, but we're going to keep tower aggro. I'm not going to back out until I'm about to die. There we go. Towered. And now we can get first tower. So, perfect tower dive. That's exactly how you want to tower dive with Yorick. Use Conqueror, abuse it. Now, Graves is bot. What does that tell you? His camps are probably up. So let's go get his entire topside jungle. We'll reward ourselves by getting topside jungle here. What I should have done is gone for top lane. I probably should have just gone for the tower. Now that I look at it, I probably should have just gone for top tower. I think top tower is actually a better call here. But, yeah, top tower was a much better... Oh, he had TP. So actually smarter that I didn't. Yeah. But top tower was actually a very good call there. We probably got it anyway, even if he teleported in. So I'm trying to decide whether to go Umbral Glaive or to go Axiom Arc here. I think the reason I went for Axiom Arc is because just in case my Maiden dies, I still get the effects in the team fight afterwards. Whereas Umbral Glaive, it kind of made no sense to go Axiom Arc because it won't work on this Maiden. So, I don't know. It's a bit of an interesting one. I need to put some more thought into it, I think. Alright, so now it's hit 13 minutes in. We've got Axiom Arc, we've got a bit of CDR, we've got a lot of lethality. This is where you're going to start looking for, is there potential Maiden drops? It's very early. Usually 15 minutes in is where I do my absolute minimum for Maiden drops at the moment. So it has to hit 15 minutes in. That usually gives me enough time to get to level 11. Once I hit level 11, my Maiden drops start going off. Popping. With this build, there's Maiden drops left, right, and center. So Graves is here. We've got Smite to secure it, so I don't mind. I needed to stop following this Rakan, realistically. Because this Syndra is really strong. And as you can see, it really wasn't working for me. But, like I said, this current Maiden wasn't going to work with Axiom Arc. So, it doesn't make a difference anyway. If I die, it's fine. I mean, if we go back and we have a look. Look at my ult cooldown here. Oh, I actually got an assist because of the Axiom Arc. So, it actually went down anyway. Because my Maiden attacked the Graves, and then he died. So it ended up working out for me anyway. But if you have Axiom Arc, it doesn't matter. You can die. It's fine. Ideally, you don't want to die because you lose tempo out of it. But it's absolutely fine to accidentally die in that kind of situation because you have such a low ult cooldown anyway. Now, the only misplay I did this game is I didn't get boots. I forgot to buy boots. For whatever reason, I just forgot to buy boots. I don't know why. Especially when I got feats of strength. We might as well have just got the tier 2 boots and sat on it because they're so effective. But I probably should have gone for boots here somewhere. And now, I've just noticed that Rengar's stacking armor. So, I'm telling my team I'm going to go for Black Cleaver. And we're probably going to try get our Umbral Glaive. And then we'll get boots. And then we can start Maiden dropping somewhere. Because we'll have 35% CDR as soon as we complete Umbral Glaive. And we can start actually doing some decent work. So it's going to be a bit of a slow one until then. Tiny bit of a slow one. But that's alright. Sometimes just farming the jungle is peaceful. Sometimes it's actually nice just to clear the jungle. Alright. So nice bot wave there. With MF there. I'm thinking let's go bot. Let's just go take the wave. It's fine. My team ends up teleporting in. So what we do, we ghoul drop. And then let's rotate. Now we're late to this fight, but that's alright. I thought I could go for the... it's such a shame I didn't get that W off properly. But as you can see, I'm playing pretty conservative here. I don't want to die. I want to make sure I don't lose my momentum, because I'm going to lose momentum if I actually die here. So I'm playing super safe. Just doing what I can. Syndra realizes she can pick up Maiden, that bitch. Oh, no, I hate versing Syndra. The ones that realize they can just pick Maiden up, they're just nightmares. They're so annoying. The worst thing to verse is Syndra mid. You pop your Maiden and she just picks it up and throws it to her tower every time. Alright, now that I don't have Maiden up, we can die. So I'm happy to die. I'm happy to go straight into the fights and die. Because even if I die, the cooldown on Maiden's going to go down. So it's not that big a deal. You just get so much room to play with Axiom Arc. It's just such a nice item. Well done, Cat. Now, the interesting thing is, it's not assists that give Axiom Arc cooldown reduction. It's actually takedowns. Takedowns and assists are not the same thing. I didn't realize. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's not takedowns. Never mind. What am I talking about? You have to... Someone has to die within 3 seconds of you damaging them. So, just... An assist time is like 10 seconds, whereas the Axiom Arc is like 3. So there's a lot of times where you're going to get assists that aren't going to count towards the cooldown reduction. So keep that in mind as well. That's why Leandry's are so nice. Leandry's with Axiom Arc is so good, because you can just burn them, and the burn almost always replenishes it. So here I am trying to think of what item to go. Boots, we need boots. Yeah, we definitely need boots. So, double cloth armor. Why double cloth armor? They have MF, Graves, Rengar, and my build this game is going to include Death's Dance. So, that's why double cloth armor. I had the gold for it, and I can use the second one towards the Death's Dance, and I can put the first one towards a Ninja Tabby. So, we're going to run to the fight. We could potentially look to drop Maiden bot, but I think the fight's already started too much, so I think that's why I haven't done it. Oh, that Umbral Glaive, bro. The usefulness is insane. Do I do Herald here? No, I don't. I probably could have just done Herald here. Oh, no, Graves is still alive. I think that's why I was hesitant to do Herald. Yeah, I think I didn't want to do it because Graves is still alive. Although, realistically, they're mid's bot. I think I could have just done Herald. Yeah. Yeah. So, full clear, and then... Where did they come from, dude? They just came out of nowhere. They were all ready to go. They were all in position, and we just got boned. We got boned completely. Unfortunate, it happens. We had a massive blind spot in the river around about the mid lane, and they just got in, and they get a lot out of it. But it happens. It's alright. Like I said, with Axiom Arc, your ult cooldown's absolutely nothing. Good job, team. Well done. Well done. We're winning, so it's actually not that big a deal. We're doing quite well. And I'm telling my team, hey, ignore that. Just push mid. And then I see bot lane, and I'm like, oh, I can get this bot push. Nice job. Good job, team. Don't be afraid to catch these waves, guys. Seriously, don't be afraid to catch these waves. If no one's here, you should first be looking at waves before you look at your own jungle. Like in this scenario, there's no reason to go for the bot jungle over the bot wave. Absolutely no reason to do it. Now we're going to push this up because this wave gives me more gold than my jungle. So there's no reason not to. Plus, I want to get a ghoul drop here. So we smite the cannon. That way my ghouls stay alive. And then we can go clear our jungle. Good. So we're going to get the next wave as well at bot lane. You're going to notice my CS pops completely up. And now we can start looking towards Maiden drops. So, do we Maiden drop bot? I think we Maiden drop bot. The reason we Maiden drop bot is because Atakan's up. Now, I see Graves bot, and I'm thinking, guys, we can just go for Atakan. Like, just do it. Just fight. Graves is bot. You might as well. Unfortunately, this bloody Syndra just does so much damage. And then Maokai steals this from me. Because I didn't want to smite it. Bloody hell. So I'm saying, hey guys, come Atakan, just at least get in this area. I didn't realize we didn't have our AD carry. And this is definitely a misplay with Atakan here. So, definitely my fault. Shouldn't have done it. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I didn't realize Ezreal wasn't coming this direction either. So there's a lot that went wrong here. And as you can see, we get wiped, dude. We get wiped completely. And I'm just trying to stay alive here. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm hoping no one dies me under tower. But then I see the Syndra, and I'm like, oh shit. They're bloody killing me from the other side of the map. I've got Maiden bot, I can't die right now, and then I walk into the Syndra queue. Oh, no. It was late when I played this game. You gotta give me some credit for it. Ezreal gets a nice scope, but they get Atakan. Those flowers are getting nerfed next patch, and I can't wait. Because they give way too much experience. Like, way too much experience. Good. Okay, but that's fine. We're well in this game. Although, at the moment, to be honest, I think they're actually ahead of us in gold. I think they might actually be ahead of us in gold. I'll have to check. Let me have a quick look and just make sure. So, what's the time? 22 minutes in. They just killed me there. Yeah, so right now, they're ahead by 896 gold. So they're actually in the lead right now. How crazy is that? Even though it's 25 to 21 and we've got all these extra towers, they're ahead in gold. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, I want the dragon. Dragon's really good. We definitely want dragon. I'm hoping my team can clean up on this Rengar. But he's ridiculously tank, and my team gets wiped. Forfeit votes start coming in. Team's tilting. We don't want to die. Just put the wall up and run. Of course, we say no to the surrender votes because, like I said, Maiden split is not an early game playstyle. It's okay to lose until you win, so don't worry too much. They teleport in for it as well. We're just going to full clear. Trust me, guys, majority of my games are like this every single time. I don't win all my games from the start. It's actually very unlikely. If you go into my match history, I guarantee you barely see any games where I've just stomped from the get-go. Most of the time, what happens is it's all comebacks. It's all comebacks. So I'm looking for potential Maiden drops. Is there a Maiden drop top? No, there's not. Wonder why I didn't... Oh, it's because Blue's up. I wonder if I was just waiting to see. Rengar shows bot. I'm thinking Maiden drop top now, though. There you go. Yeah. So Rengar showing bot. Instincts tell me straight away. I can then put Maiden top. I was hiding in this bush to see if Syndra would come up. But then I see the Maokai sapling and I'm like, nah, screw that. We're running. Good, we're just going to run away. We have a little bit of gold. Not too much, but we have a little bit. Just going to run around and hope that we can help out a little bit. But all of this downtime is where you should be putting your thinking process to work. So you should be thinking here, what can we do? What is up? What can we actually do with the pressure we've just made? So I'm thinking right now we can just go straight for the enemy jungle. Maybe we can kill the Rengar, maybe? Might be able to get him. Nice wall. We get a good one. There we go. Nice catch. Meanwhile, there's 2 people dealing with Maiden. So what? We go straight for bot tower. We can get tier 2 out of this. For some reason, Syndra's still top. We've dragged their best player into the top lane to deal with Maiden. Now we get free tower. Until the MF ults. Just tanking it for my teammate a little bit. Good, good, good. And I think Syndra shows top again, so that's why my team goes, you know what, we can actually just keep going bot. Yeah, she does. I don't know why she showed top here. She really shouldn't have showed top. She's trading a tier 2 for a tier 1, and it's just the pressure's not worth. Maybe she might have been just a little bit off gold. We see Graves. We say, screw you, Graves, we're going to run right at you. Now, as you can see, I'm ghoulless Yorick against Graves. I lose this. Every day of the week, I lose this. Without my team here, we do not win that. So, one of the reasons why Graves counters us, because he insta-clears your ghouls. Once Graves gets some crit, his passive starts shooting 6 bolts instead of 3, and then that will one-shot all your ghouls. So that's why Graves becomes significantly harder the longer the game goes. It's because for some reason, he goes from being unable to clear your ghouls to all of a sudden one-shotting all of them. So it's really, really frustrating. Really frustrating. Well played by Cat there. Unlucky, unlucky. And now we're thinking, can we Baron? Can we Baron? Their jungle's dead. Is that Baron time? But it is warded. And usually I like to put a split before we go Baron. So I don't think I would Baron here. I think I would actually path down, do a Maiden drop bot, and then Baron. I'm imagining that's what I'm going to do. Probably going to clear the red. So Maiden drop bot with clearing the red buff here. And then we'll go for Baron. I probably should have ulted already. I don't know why I haven't ulted right now. I definitely should have ulted. Because if I needed to do a split decision and drop Maiden, I can't do it. I suppose it came in handy here. So nice catch on the MF. We're going to focus whoever's nearby. We're not going to overextend for the kills. We're just going to hit whatever's nearest to us. Now, once you have this position, once you got Cleaver, you can run at Graves. Like, if he's hitting you, he's not hitting ghouls. So, a lot of these fights, if you actually get the catch on him, you will win the fight against Graves. It's mainly when he's able to hit you from a distance, engage on your ghouls, that's when it becomes a bit more difficult. Umbral Glaive comes in handy, bro. Look at that. Look at that. And look at that lag. It's like clearing the... Killing the Baron. Kill the Baron. And I bet you guys can tell what I'm going to do after this. Maiden drop top straight away. Almost always. Maiden drop top straight away when I'm in this position. Almost always. I want them to react to Maiden. I want them to go, oh, there's Maiden, and then go deal with whatever you got. Remember, we just got a whole bunch of kills as well. When that Maiden dies, she's going to go on like a 30-second cooldown. I'm okay with that. I'm plenty okay with that. Right now, we have 91 ability haste on our ult. So she's on a 50-second cooldown right now. Because ranked 3 is 100 seconds. And we have exactly 50%, or almost 50% CDR. So she'll go to about 53, 55. Now, Maiden shows top. It's just a waiting game. We just tell our team, hey, don't fight. Back it out. But Graves jumps the wall, and that's the thing that triggers this fight. That's where this goes wrong, is the Graves jumps the wall and gets the engage off on us. So, we're on the back foot. This is where you want to back out. Remember, you don't have to fight this because my Maiden's top. So we're getting something out of this just by staying alive. We don't need to win this fight. We don't need to get anything else out of this fight. We just got top tower. Maiden's still going. We can keep the pressure on, stop them from recalling. But since Syndra shows top, someone's dealing with her, we just back out. We don't need to do anything else. That's it. Maiden dies. 21-second cooldown, boys. 21-second cooldown. Oh my god, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. Alright, now they're on soul point, so that is kind of scary. Graves is at my jungle. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, we need to set up another Maiden split. Maiden's up in a bit, so let's clear the wolves. We can possibly clear the Gromp. And we'll just recall on the spot. So I would like to just get out of here now. Let's go pick up our DD. And now we can start working towards our next item. So, I wonder... Oh, yeah, I went Executioners. I went Executioners. The reason I went Executioners here is because I was envisioning dropping Maiden into a lane where there was Rengar, and Rengar is really good at dealing with Maiden if you don't have anti-heal. So that's why I did that. I dropped Maiden bot here because that's where Rengar was. I want to put Maiden in the lane where Rengar was, and I want to force mid. Let's get everyone to mid. We're looking for that play. So remember, you want to show on the map before your Maiden does, because you want them to react to you, not the Maiden. So they see me. I guarantee you the second they see me, they start putting everyone mid. So we're not going to back out. We're going to keep moving forward. Imagine from where I'm standing in the map, I don't want to go backwards. I only want to go forward. I'm okay with going left to right. I'm okay with pushing in the sides, but I don't want to go backwards because you want to keep that pressure going forwards. The second Rengar starts committing to Maiden, that's when we play for the fight. So you can see Rengar's bot still. He's still trying to deal with Maiden. We're going to push mid up. And then I see Syndra. She's overextended. Nice E, flash auto Q. She's dead. Rengar's just killed Maiden. He's TPing mid. But I don't know if he's low health now. He's probably not in very good shape. And Maiden's only 30 seconds away anyway. And look at that, boys. We win off the split yet again. Yet a bloody again. Maiden goes bot. We take, disrupts everything in the fight. We take the team fight when the Rengar's not here, and we win the 4v5 fight, and we win the game. I love this play. I love this build. I love this play style. It is so much fun. Thanks for watching, boys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for